Hello, all my model car building buddies. It's time for model cars. I should have had that ready. With Glenn. I'm still Glenn, letting you know. I'm going to throw a picture up here real quick, 'cause I don't know how to get a code. You got to have a code to do anything over 15 minutes. So here's my picture, the Impala, 59 Impala with a dragon giving his girlfriend a lift. You can tell by the look on his face he has ulterior motives, but she's on to him. So, all right, let's just get on with this. Let me get my whirly jigger up here and get it centered up and into the frame. Really bring that down a little bit. All right, there she is. Now, when we last left, I told you I was going to build a tranny tunnel, but guess what? I put the motor in it, and I'm putting the motor in it now. And remember, I had that little brace running under there I wanted to keep. Well, I got rid of it because when I put the motor in, it was standing up. It was leaning forward. Looked stupid. And you know me, I like to act stupid. I don't like my models to be stupid. So I took that thing off, and I took this cross member here that came with the kit. Bring it up here. See that? I had to fill in that little square hole on either side for the old cross member fitting. I filled that in with a little plastic and super glue, and then put that in to hold the motor up at the right height. This motor that doesn't want to stay in place. And ta-da! It should be leaning down in the back just a little bit, sitting in there, almost level right now. Okay, now I got get the body on here. Slide it back to the right. Ta-da! There she sits. All right. Thing what we're going to do is we're going to build this. This is going to be the firewall. Keep the fire from coming in. And take the motor out. What I did was I held it in place and I made these marks because it's got to go down over the frame. You see what I'm doing there? Let me get my big hand out of the way. There you go. It's got to slide down over the frame. You know, I'm starting to get the hang of this, but still working on it. See, it's got to go down. So, there we go. Get this piece of paper out of here with this white frame. You can't see. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, so it's got to slide down over that. And slide over the frame. So to do that, I got to take and cut these. I done marked it, and I'll cut it across. I marked it on the other side. Can you see that with the pencil line? Okay, that's where it'll need to be cut for engine clearance, I think. So let me do that real quick. I'm going to cut up either side and across there, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I did what I said I was going to do. Is I cut that part out where it'll slide over the frame. Lock on down like that. Yep. Even with the bottom of the frame. Yeah, I guess you can. And now I got cut out for engine clearance. Let me move this. Put this guy back in place. See, the hard part about this was figuring out how I was going to do this in just a few minutes when it really took me hours to figure this mess out. So now I've got to cut out this hump for the transmission or the bell housing to fit. So I'm taking off again. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm really sorry that I'm having to do this so quick and rushed, but when I tried to upload the video yesterday, it said I needed a code, and it said get code. I thought, okay, cool, I could use a code. And they sent me like 4 in a row. And I tried each one, and they said, nope, not a good code. Nope, not a good code. On and on like that. So I thought, well, maybe I did it wrong. I hit get code again. Same thing. They sent me about 5 that time, and I tried each one. They wouldn't work. So I gave up. Those guys are nuts. Anyway, what I did was I went back and I cut this opening here. There, so you can see it. And that clears. That's going to clear the tranny. Put the motor, put the body up to it. It's a little bit of a squeeze to get the frame down in there and up against that, but waha, there it is. All right, now well, that's gonna do it. And put the stupid motor back in place, which it don't want to stay in place. There. They're gonna be all right. Yeah, that's cool. Firewall. It was that easy. No, it never is. See, get out of here, motor. I'm tired of messing with you. If you look down inside, oh, look, there's an opening. And if you look underneath, yep. Let me see. See, there's a gap between there and there, but that's no problem. I can just fill that in with some plastic. And hang on a second while I get a piece of plastic. Okay, I got the firewall taped back on it, and I got this here piece of real thin plastic. I get this at Hobby Lobby. I asked them for years, would you please get some plastic sheets in? Well, we only get what they send us. We can't order nothing. I don't believe that. I think they're just lazy. So I'm going to take this pencil, I'm going to roll this back and forth on it and get it broke up a little bit where it'll bend like that. And squeeze. See where it got a couple wrinkles in it there. So I go on, bend it a little bit on either side of those wrinkles. And now I'm going to push it up in there where oh, yeah, that was stupid. Push it right up in there where it's up against the firewall and it's up against the floorboard. And see it on the inside. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is slide it back as far as I think I need to cut some off of it. Let me just whack a little off of here and a little off of here and a little off. You notice I wasn't even holding it up in front of the camera. Man, I can't wait to get a camera where I can do like that you guys do and hang it up above me or something like that. Anyway, okay, oh, that's way better. Leave me alone, buddy. I'm busy. All right, see? Look at that, right up against it there. That's a good fit. And buddy is messing with me. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and put just a little dot of super glue right here to hold that bad boy in place, and I'm going to try to get the body off of it and trim this up a bit. So, see how that's fitting up in there? It's not too bad on the firewall, not too bad on the floor. Got lots of extra, but that can come off after it's on. So give me a second while I glue that, and I'll be right back. All right, where's this? I got the little bit of glue right across this area here, and I think it's about dry enough now where I can pop this off of here and probably, oh, there it went. Good. And now I'm going to put a little bit on the front. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. A little dot will do you. Take a piece of plastic and push it. Get it on the screen and turn it to where you can see what I'm doing. Oh, this is so hard. There. Get it to go around a little bit. Don't worry, I'll take care of this. All right, I'm getting myself angry now. Where I can push that up. See how it's away. All right, now let that dry for a minute, and I'm going to cut this extra little bit off with my sprue cutters. I'll be right back. All right, if any of y'all could follow this madness, I got that glued underneath. Oh, that's way better. And I got a little bit of glue on top. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there and then work it in with the piece of scrap plastic. Don't worry about it being sloppy. That'll get took care of in a minute here. I'll show you. Now hold it and hold it and hold it. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little over here to speed things up. And hold it. And where's that piece of scrap? And drag it through there to take out some of the extra. You know, I was watching Lucas C. channel the other day, When I was cutting the styrene, I accidentally glued my fingers together, and I thought, oh, that's what he's talking about. I like Lucas C. Channel. Y'all, I ain't got his card, so can't give him a proper shout out. But if y'all don't know him, you've been living under a log. Okay, now I got it glued to this, and I got it glued to that, so this tape, it's just being there. But I'm going to mold. I'm going to smack myself in the head if I don't keep it in frame. I'm going to mold this firewall in. So what I'm going to do now is take this tape off. We're going to beat a super glue all the way around it. Yeah, it's sticking up and everything, but I'm going to sand it down, make it look like it's been molded in, because that'll be cool. So once again, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, man, I like to mess stuff. It ain't time to glue the firewall on because I still have to take the interior in and out. Oh, you know, this is what happens. See, I still got, where's my pointer? I'm going to use this. So you see these gaps right here on either side? Got to fill them in. That ain't nothing. I just have to glue them in. Glue a little piece of plastic across there, work it in. Trim all this extra off of here once it's good and dry. And that'll have the firewall attached to the floorboard. Yeah, that'll work. I'm still going to glue the firewall to the body and mold it in, but I'm going to have the floorboards. I'm still going to have the floorboard there. And probably go ahead and glue it in the body, but without the interior panels. They'll go in. I don't know if they will or not. We'll find out. That'll be one of the mysteries of tomorrow. So actually, that's as far as I'm going today because I'm starting to confuse myself and you. It's just been one of those days, I guess. But I got it in here and it's even. It's even on both sides. So at least I got that. I got my tranny cross member there. I may end up cutting this loose to where it can be separate once I get the once I get these filled in, these little once I get these filled in, these little places here. I ain't doing too hot today, people. I hope you can forgive me. But once I get these filled in, then it'll be solid enough. And I'm just going to go ahead, I think, and slice this off across there to where the firewall can come off. This is the kind of things that comes up, and this is the kind of things you got to work through. And as you can see, as many times as I've done stuff like this, I still ain't good at it. But it's going to be all right. See, I get the body back on there. I'm already at 13 minutes, so I'm going to have to cut it off. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. I got some models here I wanted to show you. Because I noticed I get as many views on just the models as I am on this building stuff. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the tranny tunnel loose from the firewall after I get it all filled in. That way it'll stay like it is, and when I set the body down on it, it'll sit on the tranny tunnel. This little piece here, it'll sit on that real nice. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. But for tonight, I'm going to send you a second video because I'm at 14 minutes right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make another video of just the models that I have ready. So I'm giving you 2 tonight. So stick around after I upload this. I always say download first, but after I upload this, there's going to be another video with some models. So, this has been a confusing day for me. I had this all figured out, ready to go, and now I'm messing up. But it's cool. We're going to work it out. Subscribe, give me a like. Thanks for watching, and ring that bell. And I'm out of here.